And over the first 10 years, it has made a lot of leeway in Europe, in the States, and a bit in Africa, but the other part of Africa, the English-speaking Africa. 5 years ago, I founded Ijara here, and suddenly I was astonished to see the buoyant ecosystem of young builders, young communicators that were interested about Bitcoin. And 5 years later, I think it's about time that we spread the word, that we make sure that more and more people are literate about this revolution, this silent revolution that will really transform everything that we know.
We are at a moment when Bitcoin is actually changing the world. It's making a difference. It's giving sovereignty to nations, to people, individuals, companies. It's becoming one of the most important assets in the world. And right now, Cameroon and Africa needs to stand up and needs to make huge steps. So we believe that this is the right time to start. And this is the right time to do this. The government is looking at Bitcoin as a tool. It's an innovative tool that can be used to actually bring sovereignty to Africans, to Cameroonians in particular. And when we talk about sovereignty, we're talking about the right of each individual, the right of a state to actually own and manage that kind of asset. So now I think that this is the right time for the government to look at the most important angle of Bitcoin for Cameroonians, which is education.
Here Bitcoin is money. Here Bitcoin is a medium of exchange. Here it is a store of value. It's a solution. Orange pilling Africans, for me, is much easier than even orange pilling Lebanese, even though Lebanon went through similar crises. I've been coming here for 11 years, every 6 weeks for 3 weeks, non-stop, and it's a continent that has a lot of potential, and it's a continent that has been working, at least for the 11 years that I've been seeing, in a way where this is why the solution and the grinding and development on Bitcoin is happening here, more than anywhere else. So this is why I'm here, this is why I cover the region, this is why I love it, and I'm really, really enjoying this first French-speaking conference, for me at least, and it happens to be the first in Cameroon, and that's it.
The biggest reason why I started the conference Afrique Bitcoin is because I realized that there are more Bitcoin conferences in different African countries like Nigeria, Tanzania, Uganda, Ethiopia, but there are very just few, or even if there are conferences around here, you don't see many people around. So we decided to take it upon ourselves to create Conference Afrique Bitcoin, which is like a bigger platform to push Francophone Africans, French-speaking Africans, to start looking at Bitcoin like something that can become part of their lifestyle.
That was indeed very insightful. Up next is Tech Tips and Tricks.